Archie Perkins, pick 9 in last year's draft.
What a young talent Archie Perkins is.
Got it to Perkins, through a bit of traffic, the right foot, Nana. That is just class.
Perkins suddenly got the goal-kicking knack.
Hey Bombers fans, Dev Smith here. We're lucky enough to be talking to our debutants in this season. It's all thanks to House of Marley, who've been a great sponsor of our footy club. So Arch, obviously made your debut and played some really good football this year. What prepared you for your first game?
Yeah, I was pretty unsuspecting coming in to the footy club, not really knowing what it takes to make it or get a game at AFL level. So, but I think when I did make my debut, I was pretty equipped and ready to sort of handle it. So I felt pretty prepared all the months of pre-season. Felt like I'd done some pretty good stuff at training. But yeah, I felt I was pretty prepared with all the work I did over pre-season to come in and play pretty well. So I was confident in my ability in that regard.
Do you have a moment from the game or that week that you don't forget?
I think it was you that first kicked it to me. First disposal, you did. So it's good to get a first touch, and then from there I just sort of played on instinct. And but yeah, definitely the sort of walking around the boundary line after the game when we could interact with all the fans was something I'll remember forever, yeah.
Beckons his teammates to come up and give him a passing option. He finds one. Archie Perkins, pick 9 in last year's draft. And Sandy, and he gets his moment out there in the middle of Marvel, and the Bombers are doing plenty marvellous at the moment. Caulfield, straight to Archie Perkins. Good concentration from the young man. They get the handballs moving. Everything's moving well at the moment. Archie Perkins breaks clear. Kicks! Oh! Poster!
Oh, that would have brought the house down.
So you're pretty lucky. It was round 3, yeah? St Kilda was a good win. Can you describe the feeling walking down into the rooms and the joy that you got from that, and even things you shared with your family and stuff?
Yeah, I remember all of that. But yeah, I think when you play in your first, was lucky enough to get a win in my first game, singing the song after and every week when you get a win, it's always great enjoyment felt by all the players after. It doesn't really get old, so I think getting the first win on the board really sort of instilled how much fun and a big deal playing in wins of AFL football is.
What did you learn from the game? Was it as quick as you thought, quicker, or was there any things that stuck out to you?
Yeah, it's just kind of realised how hard it is and how hard you have to work to sort of have an impact. It's not, you can't just roll around like you are in the juniors and just sort of expect that you're going to play well every week. It's more, you really have to think about what you're doing, and there's a lot more mental aspects to the game. So definitely it's a lot harder, a lot faster, and took a bit to adjust to that, but I think I've adjusted pretty well.
Oh, a little fumble from Powell. Archie Perkins senses an opportunity and nails it.
Coming to the footy club, I know that when I was first drafted, I had certain thoughts or how I thought people would act or how they were as a person. Has anyone really taken you by surprise here at Essendon?
I sort of tried not to come in with too many expectations about what people would be like, but I think when you first get here, everyone tries to be sort of nice to you and sort of just be a good bloke, really. But I think once you get to know everyone a bit more, their personalities come out. Obviously, you and Jake are bit of a larrikins, play practical jokes and stuff. But yeah, I love that.
Make sure we cut that bit. No, just
love that stuff. So yeah, it's been good to get to know everyone really well.
Obviously, House of Marley, we love our music, and I know I do pre-game. The boys probably play their techno beats, but is there any certain type of music that you listen to pre-game?
Yeah, we love the tunes here at the Bombers. For my first game, I remember just driving in the car. It was a really nice, I think it was 30-degree day in April, and I remember it was a 4:30 game, just driving along Beach Road with the windows down and the rooftop open, just blasting the music on the way to the game to get me pumped up. So yeah, I definitely remember that and love hearing some beats pre-game.
We're lucky that House of Marley, for each debut Essendon player this year, each mark you took in your debut game, they're planting 5 trees. Do you remember how many marks you took on your debut?
I I think 4 marks I think I took. That'd be 20 trees planted on my behalf. So
that's close, but you only took 1, so you got 5.
That's not true.
That's what it says here.
I don't mind. 5 trees. Sorry, environment.
All right, thanks Arch for your time today. Hopefully you gave a bit more of an insight of what you're like. I know you're actually a pretty cool person, so hopefully it comes across that way. Yeah, thanks for your time and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks, Dev.